Going for double wedge. Good.
Everybody's good to go. I'm gonna play the intro. Alright, so we're about to get underway. Well-known players on both teams. So we are good to go. Obviously, Poseidon, Merc, they've been around for ages. Same with Els, Snip. I'm getting called Smelly in the chat. It's about to be a great night. Let's get it. Do I have the overlay? Yeah. Opening kickoff underway. Fatal Strikers taking this one, the H20 zone. That's Els. He's got burning off the ceiling for this one. It's beat by Merkin and Workin. This ball is cleared away. Poseidon stepping up into it. Hits it high off the sidewall. Els gets that clear. Snip overshoots it and runs out. Able to make the save. Follow-up shot from the Fatal Strikers just off the mark. High off the crossbar. But the follow-up from Billy. He puts that one in. And 21 seconds in. It's the Fatal Strikers who score first. It's 1-0. Let me know if stream is laggy or no. Just let me know. Second kickoff of this game goes right to Russ now of H2O. Merc sending this one up the corner. That's Russ now. He'll pop that one off. Snip on his own backboard. Figuring out how to play this one. Poseidon will try to hit that one off the backboard. And just retreat. Els trying to get a shot there. Poseidon a routine save. Merc off the sidewall. Passes down to Poseidon. Poseidon redirects that one into the corner. Merc gets a nice pass, but Snip gets enough of that one and is able to be cleared away. And here's a follow-up from the Fatal Striker. Snip's got a wide open net, but he double touches it. It just misses that one. Very good chance there for the Fatal Strikers. Fatal Strikers completely controlling possession here early on in game number 1. Snip plays out one off the bounce, gets around one. Els a follow-up, bar down and in. Great play. Snip set that one up with this nice little smack off the back wall here. Els there, able to finish it up. Bar down and in, and it's 2-0 Fatal Strikers. They extend their lead to 2 here early on. H2O struggling here, surprisingly. Els, here he goes again. Tries to flick Runsal, but Runsal able to get enough of that one to deflect that away. Now Els has possession again. Gets stuffed away by Merkin and Workin. Merc hits this one up, but he's out of boost. He will leave that one for a teammate. Billy hits it down off the backboard. Back to Poseidon. Poseidon a shot, not the hardest shot, and Els able to make the save. Snip now operating off the sidewall, taking it into the corner. Strategically placing this one. Goes back to Billy. Billy a shot and runs out with the save. This one will roll slowly up the wall where Els will take it. He's coming down off the ceiling, trying to get a pass over to his teammate Snip, but it takes a big bounce off the ground. And it's cleared away, but Snip there, keeping it in. Billy out of the corner, gets a nice pass, runs out, caresses that one into the corner. Ball drifting into the Fatal Strikers side now. Runs out, tries to get a pass up, but Els clears away. Poseidon gets demoed. Here's a good chance for the Fatal Strikers. They get a wide open net. Snip will receive the pass and touch that one in, and it is 3-0 now. The Fatal Strikers ran away with this game here in game number 1. How do you say it? I didn't know how to say it. Is it Russ now? Let me know, Tap. I don't know how to say it. Oh, Runsal. Run. Getting this one around the defense, but 2 defenders back, able to make the save. Merc scrapes this one to the complete other side of the field. Still in that Fatal Striker zone, though. And Els ogles this one. Not sure what he was thinking there. Merc just sending it deep, and Runs, trying to get a pass over. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Ignore me, 100%. I'm blind, I'm stupid. I completely missed that. That was not an own goal by Els. Els, I'm sorry for making you look bad. That was Merkin and Workin receiving that pass and run, putting that one in. First goal of the game for H2O. And my mistake for calling that incorrectly. What a bump there. He just sent him to the moon. Talk about a punt here. Sent this man into another dimension. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. And it's now 4-1 Fatal Strikers. They extend this lead to 3. Just past the halfway point in game number 1. Els and Merc. Merc wins that kickoff, but Snip there, able to get a pass. Intercepted by Poseidon in midfield. Poseidon goes ground to air here, gets a second touch. That's Billy there, making a great defensive play to finesse that one into the corner and away from the relentless attack of H2O. Snip gets blocked by Merkin and Workin. Demo there from Run, opens up the net, gets some space, and Merc pounces on that one. And now 2 unanswered for H2O. Finally, their offenses, which is what they're known for, is waking up. Boom goes to Dynamite. I love that video, Dragon. I love that. Boom goes to Dynamite. Run hitting this one off the ceiling will work as a nice pass to Merc. Merc wisely, though, out in front of that ball, retreats and gets in position for this shot. Billy gets around him, though. He's opening up the defense well. Poseidon, last man back, able to get a touch on that, and Merc will clear away. Counter-attack chance here for H2O. Poseidon hits a scraping line drive, but Els puts that one in the corner away. Merkin and Workin. Getting this one towards the center. Els to the opposite side. Still in the Fatal Striker zone, though. Runs off the ceiling. Back to midfield. H2O keeping it in. H2O really sustaining pressure here now over the last 2 minutes or so. Poseidon up off the ceiling. Els. Volley away. Run. Misplays it. Merc able to get back there and make a save. A little too close for their liking there. Snip getting a ground shot towards the net. Poseidon makes a save. His 3rd of the game. Billy follow up. What a placement. 5th goal of the game for Fatal Strikers. The hat trick for Billy. Look at this. Goes far side, top corner. Lower corner, actually. But either way, right out of the reach of the defender. I believe it was Poseidon. And they extend this lead to 3 yet again. Snip wins his face-off clean. Merc able to get back, put it off the sidewall. Chance here for a counterattack as the 2 defenders got caught in transition. Merc will take this one into the corner and Snip will clear. Poseidon, though, collecting this ball, hitting it down off the ceiling. Will bounce straight up. Big, healthy bounce. Here's a chance for H2O. Bit of hesitation, though. 2 players were back. And it's cleared away. Els off the corner. Down towards the net in the 6th goal of the game. What an offensive explosion here for the Fatal Strikers. That is Snip's 2nd goal of the game. His 5th point. 2 goals, 3 assists. What a game for him. And now this lead is yet again up to 4 goals. Double 50-50 off that kickoff. Snip collecting it down off the corner. Poseidon sending that one wide. Merc gets there and he puts it in. Gee, I did not think that. I thought this was out of his reach when Poseidon sent this flying, but Merc, you see that great car control. He knows right where that ball's going. Just sneaks it in behind the defense. And we have our 9th combined goal of this game. 6-3 now. We'll see what happens here in the final 30 or so seconds of this game. Another double 50-50 off kickoff. Run getting a nice set piece play. Gets around one defender straight down. Another chance for H2O, but Snip able to recover and clear that one away. And he gets a nice 50-50 there to get this one deep. Els off the wall. Merc sending it back for Poseidon. Billy getting this one out of the reach and will roll slowly up the wall. Merc in pursuit. Gets demoed, but he gets a pass off. 10 seconds left now in this game. We'll go into the corner. Rolling back towards midfield, high up in the sky. Run will get a touch on it, a 50-50. The clock has hit 0. Ball still up, though, however. Merc hits it towards the net of the Fatal Strikers. Poseidon puts it towards the net, and we'll get one more goal. So final score 6-4. Fatal Strikers will take the game, but 10 combined goals in that game. This is the Rocket League equivalent of Big 12 football. Offense everywhere. The Fatal Strikers will come out on top. They'll take game number 1. Trying to get this overlay set up here. Should be good to go, right? Yep, there we go. So final shots for that game. Number 1, 14 shots for the Fatal Strikers. There's just 6 for H20. Fatal Strikers came out firing. And we did see H20, their offense woke up a little bit. Well, woke up a lot towards the second half of that game. But ultimately, it's Fatal Strikers who hang on in that game. Game number 2 now. Players picking their teams. Picking their sides, rather. The kickoff awaits, and we're underway here in game number 2. Els wins that one clean. Goes right to Merc. Merc gets it down to Poseidon, who pops that one up. It'll drift slowly into the Fatal Striker zone and sent back by Poseidon. Merc, a nice touch to hit that one straight up. Els playing this one off his back wall. Didn't get a lot of power on it. That'll leave some space for Run, who gets it around Snip. But Billy, a nice defensive play, nice aggressive challenge. Clear that one away. This ball took a bounce off the corner. Snip going the other way. Snip going there with speed. He gets that one in. He got the angle of Poseidon there. Great position, able to make the save. Billy hits it down. Merc plays it off the bounce. Big booming clear. Snip, though, collects it off the wall. Trying to air dribble this one. 50-50s with Run. Just over the halfway part of the field. Billy caresses that one in the corner. Gets a second touch. Gets punched away by Run. Snip, high off the ceiling. Els plays it off the pass. Els finds some space. Poseidon misses, but no one there to get a shot attempt there for the Fatal Strikers. Poseidon back through midfield. Bit of a lull in the play here as both teams regroup. Run, catches it, puts it into the corner, gets a third touch there. Take a big bounce, and Billy will pass to his left. Snip there over to the left, gets intercepted by Poseidon. Run, booming this one. This could be on target, and it is, but Els there and Billy able to team up and make that save. Merc gets smashed off the top of his car, that ball did. Runs out. It's 50-50. Goes all the way to the other side of the field. Still in the H2O zone. After a very defensive around 2 minutes of that last game, suddenly it's the defenses who have awoken. Nothing here. 2 minutes into this game. Poseidon gets a touch. Gets smacked away by Els. Billy here gets enough of touch on this one off the defender to allow Snip to set something up for the Fatal Strikers. Els punches that one away. It's cleared away by Poseidon. Run with the follow-up touch. This one taking a big bounce off the lip of the corner. Nice pass there, but what a great defensive play by Billy to make that save. But oh my! Bit of a defensive lapse there as the defense got a bit too aggressive there. Might have been a demo involved in there, not sure. Merc, though, getting the first goal of this game by H2O. It's 1-0. Snip over one. Quick chance for the Fatal Strikers, and they capitalize, I believe, 4 seconds after the last goal. 80 miles per hour. What a shot. Probably backed it off the defender. Yep, pinch. This game is even. 1-1 with 2:34 left. Els and Merc on the kickoff. Snip booms it up. He's going ground to air here. Poseidon away from one into the corner. Billy will receive that one, keeping up the offensive pressure for the Fatal Strikers. Going to the other corner now. Merc, a bit of a misplay. He'll collect the 100 boost now. He'll challenge this ball, taking it through midfield. He gets a nice pinch. Snip off the back wall. Pass that one over to Billy. Snip gets a shot. Run, a bit of hesitation. Gets a save, but it's still drifting in front of the H2O net. Billy keeping it in the zone. Merc off the back wall. Hits it down. Big bounce. Billy will pass back to Els. Els takes it through midfield. Gets demoed. This will be a good chance for H2O to just take their time, regroup, and clear this one away. 1-1 in game number 2. Run going up for that one. Misplays. Poseidon Snip got bumped. That leaves a lot of space for Poseidon. But 2 defenders back, able to make a good defensive play on that one. 1:30 left now here in this game, even at 1. Run. What a shot. Great placement. Powerful shot. And on his 3rd shot of the game, he gets a goal. Yet again, it's H2O taking the lead by 1 goal. Great placement there, just behind the 2 defenders. 2-1 H2O. Billy wins that face-off clean for Fatal Strikers, but now it's going the other way. Snip reaching up to clear that one into its corner. Poseidon passing it deep. Snip has to get that one off quick as the offensive pressure from H2O is mounting. Now they defuse the pressure. It's going the other way. Snip around 1. This looks like a big bounce off the ceiling. Poseidon will get a nice read. That works as a pass over to Merc. Merc gets this one off the backboard. Good chance here for H2O. Poseidon buries it. And they extend their lead to 2 with exactly 1 minute left in this game. Great play. Merc pass over to Poseidon. Puts that one just below the crossbar and in. It's 3-1 H2O. Merc wins that kickoff, but Billy will take his time and settle under it. Poseidon booming that one into the Fatal Strikers corner. Els, not the greatest touch. That one goes right to Merc, and Merc sneaks it in. A misplay by Els. Just left that one out too far in the slot. And Merc, he's a high-scoring player. He's not going to miss that one. Sneaks it near side, lower corner. It's now 4-1 in favor of the H2O. So now we see in both games, H2O's offense waking up late, but this time their defense the entire game holding down the fort. Snip pushing this one towards the H2O net. Pinch clear there from Run and Poseidon. Merc tries to get a pinch pass there, but it's just out of Run's reach. Run pass to Poseidon. Snip a nice defensive play to go under him. This one takes a big bounce right about to midfield where Els unleashes on that shot, but is saved away. Billy follow-up shot. Great placement. Bar down and in. His 2nd goal of the game. Had a great game last game as well. That cuts the deficit to 2. So we had what? A 0-0 game at around the halfway point, right? Like 2:30, 2:40. So all of a sudden, 6 seconds in the second half of this game. 6 goals in the second half of this game. There's another one. 7 goals now combined. Poseidon making this one 5-2. It looked like a defensive stalemate early on has suddenly transformed to another offensive game. This one leaning in the favor of H2O. Has just scored their 5th goal of the game. See Merkin and working with 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists. Run putting this towards the net. Another shot. Billy makes the save. It'll roll up the wall where Merc plays it towards the net. Snip will hit it down. And H2O even this series at 1-1. Tap, how do you say Run's full name? I just thought it was Run Sal. I don't know what it is. I just been calling him Run, you know. Run Sal. Yeah, Rip High Tide. Run So. Okay, Run So. Got it. So we're going to head into game number 3 now. This series all tied up at 1. Players take their sides, and the game is underway. Game number 3. Run hits this one right to Els. Els playing it down off the backboard, where Merc will push that into the corner. Run here. Getting beat by Snip. Poseidon able to put it back in that corner. Snip, relentless and scrappy in that corner. Kept fighting that one and not letting H2O get the possession, but they finally did. And it's cleared away. Els, 50-50 with Run. Merc, pass over to Run. Run will just touch it down into the zone. Merc, nice 50-50. He blocks him. Dunk, Run puts it just high of the crossbar though, and this game is still all zeros. Merc, good chance, puts it just high. Billy able to get back, make that save. Billy, 50-50, sends it right back to midfield where Run stops it, setting up yet another chance for H2O. Poseidon going up, Snip, nice touch, and Merc will take his time with this one. Merc, nice block. Snip, last man back, low on boost, but he has just enough to push it into that corner. Snip, pass over to Els. Els doinks it up, great touch. Snip in pursuit, but he's not able to get there. Now it's going the other way. Poseidon going off the ceiling for this one, gets the ceiling shot, and oh, what a goal by Poseidon! Turn it around with that one. I don't think it was a flip reset. It was not, but still a great ceiling shot. Sneak that one near side, down in the lower corner. Taking the lead here for H2O in game number 3, 1-0. Merc playing this one off a big bounce, ended up on the corner here in the left side of the Fatal Striker zone. Merc over to Poseidon, who puts it just high. Great chance there on the passing play from H2O. Billy, clear, that could work as a pass as well, and it does over to Snip, who sends it back. Poseidon, though, hits it straight up, drifting towards midfield. Run comes up from the support position, tries to get a pass. Merc, oh my gosh, reading that defender like a book. I'm not sure who that was, but the Fatal Strikers defender, that was Billy, trying to get it clear, but it went right to Merc, who was in great position to put that one in. And H2O extends their lead to 2. Merc around 1. Snip, playing it off a bounce. Now he gets possession. Poseidon back towards midfield. Els there. Great shot. Merc able to come across from the side and make a save. Poseidon. Pass. Gets intercepted by Billy. Bit of hesitation here on the part of the Fatal Strikers, but Els able to bounce that one up. Going through midfield now, but Merc sends it back in the Fatal Striker zone. Bit of ping pong going on between these two teams. Ball going back and forth. Nearing the halfway point here in game 3. H2O holding on to a 2-goal lead. Snip trying to operate around the H2O defender, but he gets rejected. Ball in the corner now. Els setting it up. He'll take his time. Gets it just over Merkin and Working. Gets demoed. Possession here. Oh, what a bump from Merc. That opens up space for Run, but Els able to get back. Make a nice desperation save to keep this deficit at 2. Snip here operating, pushing it to his left. Billy, last man back, that's dangerous. Poseidon, pass to Merc, he has room, and he puts it in. Great play, they saw blood, and they pounced on that one. Billy, the last man back, got caught up. Poseidon, nice pass over to Merc. Valiant effort here from whoever that, I believe it was Els, whoever that Fatal Strikers defender was. But H2O scores, and they extend their lead to 3. Ball up the wall. Poseidon pinching it off his own corner. 50-50s with Snip now. And there's some space here for H2O yet again. Run going up, doesn't have the boost. Billy, line drive clear, right to Merc, who will catch it. No 50-50. This one going all the way across the field. Will roll up the wall and down off the ceiling. Where Poseidon will play it into the Fatal Strikers zone. Big bounce on the Fatal Strikers right hand side corner. Still stuck in that corner there where Merc will swipe it down right to Run, who's trying to get around the defense, but Billy able to fight that one and push it into his corner. Snip here. Just wide on the shot attempts. Poseidon sending up the wall to roll all the way up, and it'll stop there. Merc coming down off of it. Misses the ball. Very defensive last few seconds here, but here's a good chance for Snip. Oh, what a play. Doing it all himself. Great play from him here. Gets it, plays it off the bounce. Gets Poseidon in a compromised position. He just gets a second touch over him, and he cuts this deficit to 2. About a minute left here in game number 3. Snip off the sidewall. Run. Plays it off of Billy, the Fatal Strikers defender. Merc sending off the wall. Els gets a nice read. Just softly touches that one into his corner. Billy here, trying to get a counterattack going. He'll play it. Els is almost looking for a bump or something. And this could be bad for the Fatal Strikers. Scrambling back now. They get in position. Merc is a nice pass over to Poseidon, though. Poseidon with his second goal of this game. Try to get a different angle on this one. I can't. It's not letting me switch the angles. Okay. It's weird. Just enough space there for Poseidon to tuck that one in. Player cams work. There we go. Snip. Taking this one softly into the H2O corner. Billy spikes it down off the corner where Poseidon rather will catch it. Clear it away. 23 seconds left now. Game number 3. Poseidon coming down looking for the pass. Runs there. I don't think he expected the ball to go through there untouched. Snip. Tries the 50-50. Merc beats him. Billy off the ceiling. Will take a big bounce at midfield. The center of midfield, actually. Merc, nice pass. No one there, though. 3 seconds left. Run. And another chance. Snip will swipe that one away into the corner. It'll hit the ground. And H2O take game number 3, 4-1. 2 goals apiece for Merc and Poseidon. Final shots in that game were 9-2 favor of H2O. So we've seen Fatal Strikers have one game. Game number 1 in the series, they had 14 shots. Now they have just 2 in game number 3. So H2O definitely figuring something out on defense. Yeah, they did. They got the same exact points. That's cool. So now we will head into game number 4 with H2O winning the last 2 games in the series. Taking the lead 2-1 in the series. Just looking at some of these players. Poseidon, a 1.29 goals per game average. It's probably one of the best in the Major League. Early chance here for H2O. Run looking to his right. It's blocked away and intercepted by Snip. Snip just getting this one deep into the H2O zone. Billy blocks it, and it'll go all the way into the other corner. Still in H2O zone, though. They send it back to midfield. Snip blocks this one over Merc, and it's drifting towards the net. And Snip, he's been pretty much the scorer here for the Fatal Strikers. And he gets the first goal of this game, game number 4 as well. 20 seconds in, just up over the defenseman's head. Hitting that one off the ceiling. Run up off the wall. Billy blocks it. Els, good chance, but he puts it just off the mark. Merc hits down to Billy, who blocks it. Poseidon, though, will get the clear way back to midfield. Merc, a nice little redirect touch to get that one deep, allow his teammates some time to regroup, recollect themselves, and get boost. Snip gets blocked. Good chance here for H2O. Poseidon in really tight, though. It's tough on those angles. He's unable to get a shot off. Snip sending this one slowly back to midfield to take 2 bounces, and Merc will gain possession. Merc trying to get this one under Els, but Els not buying it. Stayed with that one. He's able to make a nice clear. Poseidon passing to his right. Billy now taking it through midfield, operating quickly up the left side of the H2O zone. Now he's looking back, looking to his right, gets a pass off of Poseidon, a nice clear. And now Merc looking for a redirect, gets blocked away by Snip. Fatal Strikers hanging on to a 1-0 lead here. Merc trying to get a bit of a redirect. Awkward positioning there, but he's able to get a touch on it. Poseidon, last man back, will settle under it. Try to get it clear. Taking it down off the ceiling. Whiffs on the second attempt. Merc, though, nice pass. Poseidon attempts to get it out of the defender's reach, but Els able to get this one into the H2O zone. Good chance here for the Fatal Strikers. Billy gets a nice shot off of Poseidon, able to get a save off his post and clear that one away. We're all 2 minutes into game number 4 here. Poseidon, nice pass over to Merc, but Merc just overshoots it. He misses on that one. Couple of good chances here for H2O, but unable to capitalize on anything so far. Poseidon blocks that one, still in the corner. Merc gets this one off the defender. Bit of a misplay from Els. Just hesitated a bit too long. Rather Snip and Els kinda. Merc just getting that angle, sneaking that one on the near side, and H2O evens this game at 1. Snip putting this one towards the net. Good chance for the Fatal Strikers, but Els just off the mark. It'll roll high up off the post, and Runsal will take it. Sorry. Take it back to midfield. Merc up behind Poseidon here. He'll go for this touch. Els sending this one. Not a hard shot, but a bit of a misplay by the defender. Merc gets bumped, but Poseidon able to get back, catch that ball, and regain possession for H2O. That could have gone really, really wrong for them. Els in pursuit. This one gets paddled into the corner. Snip gets blocked. Good counterattack chance here for H2O. Merc puts it off the corner. This one bouncing straight up. Run in pursuit, but Snip able to go above him and make a great defensive play. Snip pass over to Billy. Billy plays it off the wall. Gets the angle. What an angle shot from Billy. His 3rd shot of the game is a goal, and the Fatal Strikers yet again out in front. Look at this angle. Air roll, car control, sneaking that one in. Not the hardest shot, but he put it where it needs to be. (2-1) now here, Fatal Strikers. Billy fighting that one off into the corner. Poseidon, though, gets a nice booming clear. Merc going up for it. Nice pass. You know, I've noticed one thing in this game. Actually, rather good counterattack chance here for Fatal Strikers. Els had a pretty open net, but just unable to control his flick, and it's cleared away. As I was saying, if I've noticed one thing about Merc in this series so far, oh my gosh, keep getting interrupted, but who cares? Fatal Strikers, 3-1, their 3rd goal of the game, extending this lead to 2. You know, nice pass there from Snip, popping it straight up. Els burying that one, and Fatal Strikers here taking a 2-goal lead. What I just wanted to say was Merc, his playmaking skills have been really, really good this series. Passes have been crisp, right where they need to be, right on the money. Runsal, just getting that one deep. Fought off by Els. Els dangerously taking this one back in front of his goal box. Luckily, Poseidon there slammed away. Poseidon, soft touch. Again, just trying to get it deep and get something set up. Merc whiffs there. Now Runsal, last man back. We'll have to be careful with how he plays this. He gets bumped with Poseidon there. Able to clear it up and send it out. H2O doing a good job of relieving this offensive pressure now. The storyline of this game has to be Fatal Strikers defense holding H2O, scoring numerous goals in this series. They've held them to just 1 goal in this game number 4. Merc pass over to Poseidon, just out in front of him a bit. But Runsal taking his time with this one. He doesn't have much boost. And Merc retreating probably for the same reasons. And that allows Billy a chance for a shot. But Merc able to get a save. Snip rather, taking this one off the sidewall. Low on boost. Merc will pass back to Runsal. And they'll try to get a play developed. This one drops straight down. Poseidon off the mark. 7 seconds left now. Bouncing off the corner. Run. Gets beat. Billy will take it back to midfield. 1 second remaining. Let's take a big bounce off the H2O sidewall. Snip will pop it up. Hits the ground. And the Fatal Strikers are your winners in game number 4. And we're getting our money's worth here tonight. We're going into a game 5 between these two Major League heavyweights. So after seeing the Fatal Strikers, they were held to just 2 shots in game number 3. In game 4, they strike back with 11 shots and they held H2O to just 5 shots. So we've seen that a lot in this series. One team will come out really hot in one game, and the next game, ice cold. What that goes to show you is that the two teams, they're both doing a good job of adjusting and adapting to the different looks that their opposition is giving them. And this is a big game for both teams. H2O, like I said, they're tied for the top of the entire league best record. This would further them in their division lead as we head towards the playoffs. And the Fatal Strikers, they trail their division lead. Synergy's out in front, and they're 17-3 as well. So 2 games back, they can make that 1.5 with the win here in this game. So we're going to get game number 5 underway. Players have joined their teams. And let's see what we have in store here. I'm anticipating a tight, contrary to what's been going on, I'm anticipating a tight defensive battle here. I think both teams will try to lock it up since it's game 5. Snip down off the ceiling. We'll get a nice little ground pinch, and we'll take that one deep into the H2O zone. Merc off his own back wall gets blocked by Snip. Early chance for the Fatal Strikers, but Snip wisely hits that one away from the defender, Poseidon. Snip pass to his left. He's got Billy. Billy, a valiant effort, but unable to connect with that ball. Here's Runso. Getting some space for H2O. Billy, though, around one defender. Poseidon, last man back, will keep it in. Poseidon gets beat there. Billy stepping up into this one, reading it off the wall. He's got some space. Elzo hitting this one. Nice little touch, and Snip clears it away. Snip, send this one to the other side of the field. Merc will intercept. Send this one way up high in the sky for Poseidon, who gets a touchdown to Merc. And the first goal of the game goes to H2O. H2O. You got to give credit there for Merc setting up that play with a nice pass downfield, and Poseidon getting a touch on it. We'll just drop that one right down to Merc, and H2O take the first goal in game number 5. Els, line drive into the H2O zone. Poseidon, though, able to read it well. Send it back to midfield. Billy keeping it in for the Fatal Strikers. Merc try to get this one away. Els settling under it. Gets 50-50'd by Runsal. Poseidon reaching up for that one. Nice 50-50. Swing going back towards midfield. And Els will intercept and send it away. Merc blocks in the midfield. Sends it towards that right side wall in the H2O zone. It'll roll up that wall slowly, and Run will get it deep. Poseidon pass over to his right. He's got Merc. Merc whiffs, though. And Els there able to clean it up. Another great chance for H2O. Counter-attack chance here for Fatal Strikers. Runso able to deke that one. Doink that one away. Els getting a nice corner pass. This one's got some space, but Poseidon able to clear away. One thing I'm noticing for the Fatal Strikers is that they're still trying that corner pass play, and it has not been working. Rather, I say that they get a really good chance off of one, but I think that they should try to look at infield passing a little more. But whatever works, hey, and they equalize this game at 1. Great play, just a bit of a defensive lapse there, a bit of hesitation. Els there burying that one top shelf. And this game is even at 1. Oh my, empty net! I didn't even see the play develop. Runsal just taking up the wall, in a terrible play there from Fatal Strikers as Runsal just put that one into the empty net. Now H2O, quick answer. Take this lead 2-1. 50-50 off kickoff, double 50-50. Merkel played off a big bounce off the lip of that lower wall. Poseidon taking this one slow. Bit of a different approach for him to set up that play. Could have worked, but cleared away by Els. And now, oh my! H2O has a defensive collapse there of their own. No one back, and Els just puts it into a empty net, and then around the halfway point, we're tied right back up at 2. Good question, Tap. It's all over right now. Both teams probably just want to settle this game down and get it under control. Runsal clears out one to midfield where Els stops it. And yet again, Poseidon sneaks it in. What is going on? Coming into this game, I said I predicted a deep defensive stalemate in this game. Thought it would be a tight game, but 3 straight goals from both teams going into wide open nets. You know, the rotations are just lacking right now. Billy, send that one quick. On the ground again, good chance for H2O. Merck's got one man to beat, that's Snip, and Snip able to fight it off into the corner. H2O leads this game 3-2. We're in the second half of this game now. Billy catches it. That's not the greatest play, as that'll open up some space for Merck. Merck pass down to Poseidon. Did he sneak it in there? What a save by Els to keep this at a 1-goal deficit. He fought that shot off. Up off the post and out. Snip off the bounce, just sending it deep into Els. Poseidon, nice intercept. Poseidon has played a really, really good defense in this series. Everything that's came his way, he's fought off, made the clear on. Els, nice shot. Poseidon, yet again, another save. Snip keeping it in. Snip's been the offensive scorer for Fatal Strikers in this series. Els coming down. Merck stops it at just past the halfway side of the field. We're nearing the 4-minute mark of this game. Almost 1 minute left. Runsal, nice shot. Poseidon going for the demo. Els able to stay with it, make the save. Now he does get demoed by Run. Run, Doink passes it over to Merck. Merck 50-50s this one. Dangerously going on a line drive towards H2O net. H2O is able to get it deep. Els collecting this one, trying to get a dribble. He got it around the defense. Poseidon, desperation save. It'll just fight that one off into its corner. Merck with this one up off the wall where it'll take a big bounce. Merck's got space. He's got Poseidon to his left. Runsal just trying to get it off. Runsal will take it to the house himself. And H2O extends this lead to 2 in game number 5. Runsal just collect the 100 boost, got around the defense, buried it. (4-2) here, H2O. Seen a lot of offense from H2O in this series. Snip! Oh, what a doink! Off the crossbar! That could have been a great equalizer, or great chance to cut the deficit in half. But it went up off the pipe and out. Runsal trying to play a shot towards the net. Runsal taking this one slowly up off the wall. 10 seconds left now here in game number 5. Poseidon up high. It'll come down off the ceiling. Take a big bounce. 3 seconds left now in this game. Els gets demoed. Snip collects it. It hits the ground. And H2O are your winners 4-2 in game number 5. And they take the series. Great series all around. But H2O ultimately prevails. Shots a little more even.